running a physical match tonight, a hard-earned win for the Cavaliers. Talk about this victory.
As guys worked hard, put in tons of shifts. We had a lot of guys go down, but battled through it. I mean, we outpaced them, we outstrengthed them. I mean, it was a great battle. We were definitely the better team tonight.
One of those guys that put in an important shift tonight, Klaus Avila, he just was all over the place defensively, and he slots you through for the lone goal tonight. Talk about his performance.
I mean, he was all over the place. I couldn't have asked for a better performance from him. I mean, his passing was on point. His ability to use his body was insane. I mean, he was against guys twice his size, and he was winning the battle almost every time. So I applaud his performance tonight.
Talk about the goal-scoring play. It was a pass off of his foot, and it really had to be exactly how it was. You're just able to get to it, but anything less, and you may not have a chance to score there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a perfectly weighted pass. He picked up his head, and we made eye contact, and I made the run, and I was there.
And talk about the defensive effort by the team. The back line tonight, so organized, drawing them offside, keeping them out of the net, a clean sheet.
Yeah, I mean, from goalie to back line to midfield all the way up. I mean, the press, playing a higher line. I mean, guys were putting in work. It's not easy playing a high line and having to recover on constant through balls, but the guys being able to get their head on almost every 50-50 ball and winning those knockdowns is extremely important, and that's what we did tonight.
A little bit of a break for the team now. No games on the calendar for a week. How important is it to go into sort of that reset break with a win like this?
Oh, it's massive. The team's on an all-time high. I mean, now that we have this break, we can get some guys recovered from injuries and get back to somewhat full strength as best we can, and start to work on some little things that we need here and there to get ready for next season.
Well, Matthew, a gutsy performance tonight, a bold win for the team. Talk about being on the defensive unit on a game like this.
Yeah, it was great. Like we kind of went into a bit of a different mentality. We want to play a bit of a higher line tonight and kind of take it to the team. The last couple of games in California, we kind of let the teams play against us, but tonight we wanted to dominate the game, and all four of us at the back put in a great shift and all got the 90 minutes in and just stuck together as a back line and as a whole of the midfield. We were just really well structured tonight.
Did you get a little bit of confidence once you got those first couple of offside calls that you drew against them? Did that kind of help you guys out?
Yeah, it showed that we were doing the right thing. It showed that we weren't, mismatched in the back. We were all keeping our line right and talking to each other. Like I hear from my right and Dean inside just telling me to step when he sees the guy offside, and worked every time.
Now, Lubbock Christian had some chances tonight. They had some looks at goal, but they weren't able to get any shots on target. A big reason why is the way you guys defended them. How satisfying is that they're really not able to get a ton of looks on target?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Anytime they got through, we still made sure to pressure and put them on a bad angle and the wrong foot, and it showed in their shot percentage. We made it easy for Kenneth tonight. He didn't really have much to do, and that comes from all us in the back line and midfield, talking to each other, putting the team in bad positions, and it just worked really well for us.
Coach, just an impressive win by the squad tonight. You did good things offensively, did great things defensively. Comment on this one.
Yeah, it was just a different setup for the guys. Lubbock coming in undefeated. We knew they were very athletic and that they were going to be a high-press club. They've done well, getting results and scored a lot of goals. And so you have to really hand it off to the boys on being able to a clean sheet against a club like that's a good statement for them.
You got to be proud of this back line, how composed they were, and they finished this game out. They saw it through a very physical battle, and they were under duress a lot of the time.
Boy, you're exactly right, man. I mean, I think especially with the changes through some of the injuries that we've had to deal with. I mean, the back line is kind of one of these things that you don't want to do a lot of wrenching and tweaking around, but it's been cool to see, the guys do that and be able to step in. Thank you, Oscar. And be able to, make those adjustments that, you get 2 or 3 days in training to work on something and they come out and put it together. So it was a good showing.
Nick Denley's done a little bit of everything this season. He scored game-winning goals tonight. A little different role, plays in the midfield, and really a key performance defensively late. He has a big tackle in the box. He was a big player for you.
Yeah, you never want to take a player like that and just say, well, it's just expected, right? But Nicky has been kind of a catalyst by virtue of performance. And other guys feed off him, but he himself feels a real indebtedness to get the job done. And the job is not just scoring goals. A lot of times the toughest jobs don't show on the stat sheet. And Nick is willing to do that work. And you know, you start doing personals, and it could be a long interview, right? Because there's just a lot of guys. Klausy's one of those as well. And you know, I thought Lonnie played well. I thought the 2 freshman kids up top, Aiden stepped his game up and come to grips with, you know, the college game and the work that it takes. And Dearborn was a constant presence for us, and and like that. So yeah, it took an all-around effort, and I think we got to, you know, count our blessings here and going into a little break, but a good showing by the guys from 0 to 90 tonight.